Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to shuffle cards on camera. We're going to pull one card first and I'm going to pull more as we go. Okay, so let's see main energy, what's important, pile number one. I hope you're all doing well. Pile number two, let's see. And pile number three. Now, today I'm gonna put candles for you guys to choose from. So take a minute, stop the video if you need some more time, and I'm going to see you in timestamps. Hello pile number one people. So let's see what's happening, what's important for you the next week or week and a half. So the card that you have is polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. Okay, so let's start with this. I'm gonna put this up here for now and let's see what we got. What is this polarity connected to mostly for pile number ones? I want to say for some of you, I'm seeing you studying something to do with the universal law or balance of universe. You dig in a little bit deeper. If you are not, I think that would be quite beneficial for you to look into. Also, how karma works, you know, the balance of karma. That would be also beneficial for some of you out there. You have Weaver of Challenges. You have 10 of Challenges. And you have Keeper of Challenges. Ooh, that's definitely talking about this universal balance, karma, and all of that jazz. Then in the bottom, you have the 10 of Visions. I want to say for pile number one, what is going on here? It seems like you guys the next week or two, you understanding why something has happened in your life that had to bring you down to your knees. And once you do realize, you know, what was the purpose, what was, you know, the reason behind that difficulty in your life, or maybe something that you're facing right now, that's when you become this wise person who is also able, I think, to share this wisdom and experiences with other people. It's like something had to happen. Yes, it wasn't easy to overcome, or it's not going to be easy to overcome, this is saying, right? Especially mentally, there is something happening here that this guy's like, oh my God, there is so much in my head. But it's somehow influencing one to become this old, wise man, right? So your wisdom is coming through your experiences here, that's for sure. Maybe that's why you want to look into those things, you know, how balance works. How this reminded me of one session that I had with someone. I'm not gonna talk about who they are, but I'm just gonna share the part of the hypnosis session I had done with someone. There was this attachment, a lost soul, shall we call them, who was looking for revenge from the past life. Revenge because my host, meaning my client that I was working with, right? The host, they killed them in the past life, and now they were interrupting in their current lifetime, right? And because for the souls there is no time, right? So we just call it past life. Everything's still happening right now, and we have influences from the past lives as well right now, right? It can be hard to understand sometimes what is, you know, the experience from this lifetime and what is from the past. And basically that lost soul was looking for revenge and interfering in this person's abilities, right? Connection to up there. And we did solve that, you know, and we released that spirit, but that's again, right? What we are struggling with right now can feel very unfair. For example, why can I not connect, or why can I not do this? You know, this is frustrating me. When something was done in the past that made this happen, right? So there's always that balance that we have to think of, even if we don't know where it's coming from, right? Sometimes we just have to dig, why am I experiencing what I'm experiencing, or why I have chosen to be born in this family, right? So say if someone is not as loved, or we're lacking love, you know, why? What must all have to learn by being in this family? Maybe independence, maybe self-love, right? Self-care. So things like that. It's very deep. I don't want to put you guys in a box here, because it seems like it's a quite, you know, complex situation that is being looked at, but someone is definitely getting wiser by overcoming, or by enduring some kind of a difficulty and ending of some sorts. Okay, let's see. What is this 10 of Challenges about, please? Another 10 of Wands. Someone is carrying too much. Remember, the next week and a half, there has to be balance between how much you rest and how much you take on, or how many tasks you deal with, or responsibilities you deal with, and how many responsibilities someone else takes on. It's all about balance. This reading, pile number 1, it's all about finding balance and knowing when the balance is off for too long, right? Sometimes we just have to take someone else's load because they are, you know, not doing as good as you know, they usually do, and so this is just, you know, caring for one another. But here it seems like someone has been taking too much shit on their shoulders, and what they realize, and listen, I kind of have to mother myself a little bit more. So what I would advise for pile number 1 for the next week or two is to really pay attention to how you think, and pay attention to how much you want to carry, and how much you're being pressured, even for some of you, and how often this happens, because there is definitely something that your soul came here to learn regarding that situation, and you only have to find why the scales have tipped, what you gotta learn, what kind of knowledge you have to come out on top with, right? 2 of Swords. Yeah, you're looking for something the next week and a half. What is that you're looking for? Trying to make up your mind about something. Again, we have yin and yang over here. I'm in between. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure how to resolve this. Maybe some of you are having some kind of difficulty with your mother, or with someone who is a mother figure for you in your life. You have the Fool, you have the 4 of Cups. This is a mindset thing here that I'm seeing. A reprogramming has to be happening right here. Then we're going to end a cycle of some sorts. Some kind of a karmic cycle you are about to end in order to start new with a fresh energy here. For all of you, this is going to be different, probably very personal. But what I want to say, if you are going to decide to step out of this, or to change your behavior or mindset with the Fool, right? Let me try something new. It's saying make sure you're not sad about it. You're not grieving the old, because the old doesn't belong in your life anymore. You have 2 10s. So this is a very strong energy that's talking about, I gotta leave this behind already. It's been dragging for too long. I split the deck. We have Four of Pentacles. What is it that you're protecting so much that your back is hurting now, right? What is it that you're protecting so much? What kind of excuses you're giving? This is an excuse type of energy here that I'm seeing, right? Oh, someone's going to take it away from me. Will they? You can, you know, stand up, you can move around, you can exercise, you can come back. Maybe you can build a different structure for this to be safe. You don't have to do this, right? There is something that is not working for you anymore, and you know that. And for some, they don't want to admit that to themselves. They're like, you know, it's too risky for me to try something new. And I think this is connected to some kind of self-sabotage here, because someone is used to doing the same thing all over again. That is not probably bringing them any more abundance than a new way of doing things would bring. That is very straightforward. Let's check in on your relationships here. What do you need to know about your relationships the next week and a half? You have the Queen of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles. And you have an Eight of Pentacles. The relationship is good. I'm seeing here it's whatever that would be, romantic, business, platonic. There is two people who have different types of energies. One of them is very, you know, straight to the point, very intellectual, very logical. The other one is someone who has this almost like fatherly type of energy, very secure, very knows money moves, right? And it seems like these two people are working really well together. This would also be an encouragement to work with someone who's slightly different than you and has some kind of a skill to offer, to bring to the table, and vice versa, in order to make something work. I also see that there might be some kind of an investment that is coming your way here, or you're asking for investment, you're looking for investment from someone else, and that is very possible if that's something that you are thinking about right now. Okay, so let's take a look at your finances quickly. How about your finances? Something changing big time in financial department here for you, but it's an energy thing here for sure. It seems like you are thinking about all the ways you can improve your finances. There's some kind of an attachment here that I'm seeing to something that is not helping you to grow your finances or to become better. That needs to be looked at for sure with this devil over here. So it's saying we gotta look at what kind of chains we have around us. Would it be someone influencing you in a certain way? Would it be your mindset of some sorts? But all you gotta know is that there are a lot of opportunities out there if you want to take them. There are many ways, many structures, many different types of routines that you can use to improve and to also detach from something. Here you go, Ten of Pentacles is here. Community is important when it comes to your finances the next week and a half. It's saying do not be afraid to compete for something that you deserve, and do not be afraid to show what you're worth, and do not be afraid of conflict if you will want to step up your game or stand up for yourself, especially if you have been feeling a little bit belittled. That's the expression I want to use here. So that's what I have for pile number 1, and I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello people, whoever has chosen pile number 2, let's see what we got for you guys. Main energy, we have trust. It says leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. Interesting. Let me pull one more card from this deck. Let's see what we got here. Trust. Seems like you're quite fearless the next week or two. Pile number 2, you're quite fearless. You're like, I have much more faith in myself and my surroundings. And the card that we have is called Spirit Guides. Well, no shit, because you also have protection, right? You have protection. It says there is a place within the realm of the spirit world where you can access guidance, inspiration, and support throughout your spiritual development. It's a higher realm where spirit guides, angels, and masters exist. They're here to support your mediumship and spiritual development, so just reach out and connect. Every good medium must learn to work in partnership and collaboration with their spirit guides to know how and when they draw near and how to forge a strong link. Meditation to quiet the mind and breath work to create balance and rhythm are some of the ways to blend with the energy. A good practice when you are in your meditative space is to open your heart and soul so you can receive their light and love. As you feel their presence, breathe in their energy to allow them to connect with you. As the relationship grows, you will find your guides offer you inspiration, new ways of thinking, and methodologies to heal. Inviting your guides to connect throughout your day can bring assurance, grace, and ease into your flow of life. If you don't know what to ask for at first in the way of advice, just trust in your guides to offer support and direction. Know that they won't interfere in your life lessons that you are meant to learn. Don't forget to honor all blessings and wisdom that your guides bring. So since this came together with a trust card, it seems like there is some kind of a trust happening within the spiritual practice, or when it comes to certain energy around you that you might be connecting with. And maybe you are doubting it, maybe you are doubting your connection to even your deceased one, maybe you are questioning yourself, you're like, I don't know if this is it. I would say when it comes to spirits, just really feel it through your core. If something feels that is off, just kind of trust your gut. Your heart knows what you communicate with, right? This is the same. And it seems like you will want to maybe try something. You're very focused on, trusting where you're going, pile number 2. And I want to say just continue experiencing life as it is. I don't know why this is coming through the way it is. It's saying just keep on going, okay? Because I'm seeing as you're going forward, I'm seeing bricks being laid out in front of you. You don't see them until you don't take a step. So for some of you, this message is much deeper than what I said, right? It's trusting that the world supports you and what's beyond the world that supports you, that you don't see, right? But there is something here that's coming through that you know deep down that you're getting a reward of some sorts. A reward, you are discovering something through being curious. You are discovering something precious. It's saying connect to your inner child. How would a child experience life? They're curious. Everything is magical for them. The more you implement that in your life, the more miracles come your way, the more magical little things seem to you. And that's what kind of energy you are in, and I think that's what you practice in the next couple of weeks or so. Yeah, damn, you have the Empress here. You're like, look at me. I have created all of this for myself. Let's take a look at your finances here. You're feeling good. You're feeling that you're on top of the world. You're feeling quite sensual and you're feeling yourself. And it seems like you might get a lot of attention from people. Okay? You're appreciated for what you have and how you stand even, right? Who you are. How about your finances? Pile number 2, finances and career. You have the Devil. That's interesting. That's the second pile. That's that coming through 4. And it seems like people are realizing what kind of maybe stones in a shoe, what that stone in a shoe is for them when it comes to achieving what they want, or how much abundance, financial abundance they want. What is it that is not helping me to get there? Something to do with my own behavior, something to do with my routine that is not working, something to do with someone else that I'm not letting go of, right? And we have the Page of Cups, okay? We have the Queen of Wands. Let's clarify the Devil here. We have the Magician. And we have the Five of Cups. Some of you don't believe in your skills of manifestation here, or in what it is that you're capable of, and that is blocking you from the progress. So it's saying, make sure we're throwing this bullshit out of the window and we're starting to incorporate new way of being, new practices. With the Page of Cups, curiosity, right? Searching for new things, being curious, being present, sending, if I need to communicate with someone, or, you know, send a letter, an email, I'm sending it, I'm on top of things. And the Queen of Wands, it seems like she's sitting still with herself. She's thinking things through. She has a plan, okay? So I'd say this is just like a heads up for you guys. This side over here, what could be looked at if you want to see more improvements in your financial situation. You know, for everyone, the time is different when it comes to, you know, truly looking at it, because I don't think that this could be done in like half-assed manner. Okay, this needs your attention, and it's saying whenever you're ready to look at whatever is bothering you, or it's not allowing you to have more, whatever you believe you deserve, it's saying just kind of keep an eye on it, okay? Keep an eye on it. The next time you'll think of an idea, or you'll think of what it is that you want to have next, what kind of job, you know, maybe how much in your bank account. It's saying, what is the underlying emotion behind it? How much do we truly believe we deserve this? Or what is that stone in the shoe? So what do I do next in order to achieve that? Or what I don't do, right? So that's something to look at. Yeah, and that's something that you know already that has to end here. You know that. You have the High Priestess and Ten of Swords. Maybe some of you have stopped doing something that is not making you feel abundant financially, or you maybe ended some kind of a job that made you feel like shit, right? You're like, I wasn't feeling happy there. I'm not feeling happy. I gotta end this. I know deep down in my core, right? I do deserve much more. Something is holding me back. So I think some people are reevaluating what it is that they want. And I split the deck. We have the Queen of Cups, because it's truly tuning into their emotions, how they're feeling, wherever they are financially, and they are acting accordingly, okay? Money moves, making money moves, having a good structure. Now let's look at relationships. Would it be platonic? Would it be romantic? It doesn't matter. Whatever is coming through needs to be talked about. The Magician, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. What is going on here? Let me split the deck. Let's see. Four of Wands. Okay. So it seems like there is someone in your life, or maybe this is you, who's quite powerful when it comes to getting what they want. And that's what kind of person you're dealing with. That's someone that is quite important. With the Page of Swords, maybe you're receiving a message from them, or you're communicating with someone who is quite self-confident, I want to say. And it seems like this communication might bring someone back to the way they used to feel, because I do believe that this relationship and this connection might remind someone of the old days, or what it is that they used to feel and experience. Almost like a trigger of some sorts, you know? Oh, I remember. oh, I remember those days. So maybe you're talking about nostalgia, maybe you're talking about the old days. I'm also seeing someone who is deciding to choose someone or a situation that feels more like home. So maybe someone doesn't feel like home entirely, and you are deciding to choose to feel like home, and you're acting accordingly. So you're diminishing what you're walking away from, what's giving you too much BS in your own head, what's keeping you, like in that rot, and you're like, I want to feel like home. If I am communicating with you, if you are in my life, I wanna make sure that we got each other's backs, okay? And the Chariot is here. Yeah, it's to do with respect. You're demanding respect the next week and a half from someone, and you're showing them the example how to treat you, okay? If I need to put something on hold, I'll put it on hold. If I'll need to wait to respond, I'll wait to respond, because I'm showing you who I am by the way I let you treat me. So it seems like you're very focused on what it is that you want from a certain connection. And I split the deck and we have a Devil, and I feel it reversed this time. It's saying, I'm not coming back to certain behaviors anymore. I'm sorry, my door is shut unless I have respect. Pile number 2. That was a very interesting reading, and it seems like someone is going through a massive shift when it comes to how they see themselves and how they let others treat them. They're like, I'm the Empress, I'm the Emperor, and I'm gonna be treated as such, right? I split the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I know exactly what I'm going to build for myself. So I also want communication to be representing my vibe, right? Great stuff. I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3 people. So let's see what we got for you. Your main card says receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Very interesting. Let's look at this. What is happening, pile number 3? What is this receive card about, please? Believe in the impossible, I'm hearing, pile 3, okay? Never stop believing in the impossible. And what is impossible? Can you answer that? What is impossible to start with? We have 7 of Wands. We have 6 of Swords. Interesting. You have the 4 of Swords. Okay. It seems like someone is protecting. At bottom of the deck we have the High Priestess. It feels like you guys have been feeling that intuitively, that something good, almost like a gift, universal, from God, whatever you believe in, or from a specific person, is coming your way, and you are like, I'm gonna protect every gift, every good gesture, good deed that is coming my way. I'm waiting for it patiently. Someone is waiting for some kind of a reward patiently here. They know that whatever they are going to receive is going to take them, and it's very emotional, it's gonna make them feel like they're on top of the mountain emotionally. Oof, this is interesting. Five of Cups. Ooh. With this 5 of Cups, I'm seeing someone doing some kind of witchcraft, some kind of a witch practice, I want to say, that is allowing them to spill whatever is not good for them or whatever that they're not resonating with anymore to the ground. I don't feel like this is mine anymore. I feel like I need to have a fresh cup, like this Knight of Cups, right? Hey ho, I have something new now. Water is cleansing. It seems like you're spilling something to the ground for a reason here, and this is very magical to me. It feels like maybe you're working with energies, maybe you're working with your own mind, and you're like, listen, I gotta sit still. I have to maybe spend a bit more time with myself in order to realize how to receive even more than I already have. And you are inviting many more possibilities and opportunities and gifts for yourself in the future. Okay, let's look at your finances first. Finances, career, stability. Damn, look at you. I only want that many cards. So let's see. We have the Two of Cups. You have the Strength, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, when it comes to your finances and career, it seems like you are very trusting in a business connection, or maybe collaboration, or someone that you work with. There is a very strong connection between these two people. It seems like they work together pretty well because they have the same motivation or the same focus, the same goal of some sorts. And I don't know why I'm feeling this. For some people, you're being told to trust your gut when it comes to who you talk to and what you say to them, especially work-related things, because I'm seeing a possibility of some kind of a leak of information or something that is being said that shouldn't have been said. There's some kind of an outsider energy here. It's saying make sure when it comes to business partnerships, when it comes to work, you know who to talk to, even if you go for advice, okay? Because there could be someone who is just a little bit irresponsible when it comes to either a task or what kind of info they are aware of. Just heads up. But overall, this is quite good because it seems like you know exactly what you're doing. You're very smart about decisions that you are making, and you are being rewarded, or you're being recognized for your intellect and what you bring to the table. And you know this, right? You know this. You have Nine of Swords. You have Five of Pentacles. It's someone that you worry about here, and I don't feel like this is you. I think this is someone else. Someone else that you worry about, that maybe they're not as good, not as doing great financially themselves, or not as successful. But I split the deck and we have the Judgment. It's saying it's their own lesson to learn. Okay, so whatever this person is going through is their own lesson to learn. They're gonna get there eventually. But if that's you who's worried about lack of finances, lack of opportunities, it's saying this is your lesson. We're teaching you something here. Rise up, okay? Rise up. And once you rise up, you do have the Nine of Cups here, which is a wish fulfillment. And we have also the Tower here saying we are kind of getting rid of something here that didn't feel like it belonged there in the first place, okay? And now we have the Sun card. Now we see clarity. Now we know exactly what needs to be done. I keep feeling this. Someone is doubting someone in their workplace, or they doubting something when it comes to work. And I think that doubt can be legit for some of you. I don't want to say for all of you. It seems like I don't know if I can trust this person, or I don't know if I can trust this deal, right? It's saying make sure you know everything. Ask around if you need more information, but just ask the right people, because I'm seeing someone who's quite immature when it comes to things, and there is gossip, and they're saying that's not the energy that you want to get involved in, okay? Let's look at your relationships. Would it be platonic, romantic, whatever will be coming through for us to look at. Relationships. We have the Fool. You have the Empress. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have Death. You have King of Cups. You have Queen of Wands. Okay, so what this what I'm seeing here, bottom of the deck we have Seven of Swords. It seems like you are very lighthearted when it comes to relationships. The next week we're gonna have, you know your value, and whatever is being brought your way, you having fun with people. You want to have fun with people. You don't want any see, it's you being smart about relationships. It seems like you're very calculative sometimes, you know, you're very observant. Whoever is coming your way, or whoever needs attention or you're communicating with the next couple of weeks or so, it seems like you are almost like able to see through their shadows. That sounds weird, I know the way I put it, but it's like you're being patient with people, and people are being patient with you too. And I do not think that you allow people to come too close to you the next week we're gonna have, because you're very focused on something. You're like, I'm doing something, so I'm going to, yes, I'm gonna be responsive, but there is so much for me to do because there is some kind of a goal that I'm focused on. Unless you can bring something to the table, then I can spend more time with you because my schedule is busy. There's something about being busy here, but there's also this connection between two people that is being balanced out really nicely. We have the water and the fire, and both of them work really well. I see it as yin and yang, right? So when the fire is too hot, that's when water comes in. And some of you, maybe you are changing the way you see a certain relationship in your life. You're like, with the Death card specifically, there is a rebirth happening. And if you had had an old perspective on a specific relationship, or what kind of relationship you want, and you had a type and you were very like rigid with it, it's saying you're becoming much more flexible. And by being much more flexible and allowing new things to come in, or new connections to come in, you're seeing many more colors in your life as well, and things that you haven't learned just yet because you haven't met that type of people, or you haven't had a chance to connect with them on a deeper level. Right? It seems like you have been protecting yourself for a long time here, and with the Fool card, you're stepping out to the world in order to explore more. And there's something happening here. I'm seeing one day I'm barely answering my phone, and the next day I'm ready for the world. And you know, but whenever I'm working, listen, I'm not gonna be there, you know, I'm gonna tell you to call me back in a couple of days if I need to. That kind of energy, right? You're protecting what it is that you are doing or you have done here. Just make sure with the Nine of Wands here, you are not building strong walls up. When I'm looking at this Hanged Man here, it seems like this person really needs to be released from, you know, that solitude by now, right? And that's the different way to read the Hanged Man, but that's exactly what I'm seeing here with these two cards. Yeah, there's some kind of a reunion happening here, or someone that you knew from maybe younger days that you are thinking about, you're reconnecting with. I'm seeing someone daydreaming as well here. Someone daydreaming, someone thinking about someone. I want to say, since you have a Receive card, allow people to give to you, okay? If you are like this, not many people can even reach you and give to you. Make sure you're more open, okay? The Empress is here. She is great. But looking at all other cards, it's saying maybe sometimes that Empress misses out on certain things, okay? Yeah, connect to your heart. Connect to your heart. Even this Queen of Cups, if you can see, she's holding her hand over that cup as if she's protecting that cup, right? But does she really need to? That's the question for you to answer yourself. And I hope this made sense, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now.